Que pasa, que pasa? Welcome to Spiritual X-Men Experiences. It's your boy X. What up, though? Wakanda forever. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces monthly. Pisces May monthly. Don't mind me, y'all know I'm a little goofy at times. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing gravy. Hope everything is all copacetic and happy and fluffy and raining Skittles and butterflies, unicorns, and cotton candy. All right, shuffle. You guys seem very relaxed. You know, kind of chill. You're at peace. I like that. You're at peace. A lot of thoughts in your head, but you're at peace. I like it like that. I like it like that. Okay. Y'all, don't mind me. You know I'm a little goofy. Hey, that rhymed. Okay. Anywho, one more shuffle. We're gonna get on into this read. Everything's below in the drop box. Like, share, subscribe. We got extended reads out. I said one more, but we'll get one more shuffle. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to your friends, to your homies, to your buddies. All right, Spirit on allow the divine only to get on in. What do we have for Pisces? Well, dang. Wind. You're feeling free. Listen to your wisdom, your instincts. Oh, that's a pretty card. These are cards I have not received before. These are new. These are beautiful. I dig that. Falcon. I'm not sure of the spiritual meaning of a falcon. Haven't had to look that up yet. That might resonate with you. Got some emotions going. Got the wind going. Some water. But you're happy. You are at peace. It's like you're seeing stuff for the first time ever. I'm hearing in Pocahontas, can you paint with all the colors of the... Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Oh, you paint with the colors of the wind. All right. Focusing on your energy and the next. Like there's one more card. Two more cards, of course. All right. So we have the wind. I'm loving the light around you right now, though. Protecting yourself. You're not free flowing with the wind, but it's like even though there's storm and I won't say chaos, it's just like, but it's a sense of disruptions, a little chaotic energy, minor, nothing major, but disruptions, trying some little disruptions to everything externally, but you're at peace in the middle of the storm. Like, see kind of how the waves are trying to brew up in the wind, and she's just sitting there smiling and got her little coat on and light all around you. Like, you're protected. You're protected. Protecting your heart, you're protecting your light, you're protecting your energy field, you're protecting your mental state, and it's not affecting you in a way that it would. Like, you're not a leaf just blowing the wind. Like, no, you're a rock. You're like, oh, I see this, I'm getting this, I'm hearing this, and you're just kind of taking it all in, analyzing it as it comes and goes, but you're at peace with it. Like, okay, I'll deal with this. Okay, that's coming in. Check, dealt with. Okay, this is coming in. Okay, check, dealt with. And yeah, it's floating around in your head, but you're just like, okay, rest out. You're just like, all right, I see all this stuff going around, but Ain't messing with my earpiece. Just kind of chilling, just sitting back. Like, you ever like been somewhere and you see like a whole lot of stuff going on and you just sitting back like, like that's how I feel that you're at, you know. But by being in peace, you're listening to your intuition, you're listening to your guides and the wisdom that you gain through your experiences, lessons learned, you know, making sure that you are doing things different, doing things differently. When you need to step up, you step up. When you need to step down, you step down. When you need to step back, you step back. Side, you move to the side. Left, you move to the left, you know. But you're definitely being strong, stable, sound, founded, grounded. And not only are you adhering and protecting yourself with your energy shield, with the light and everything, and being grounded, but you're also balancing that masculine and feminine energy. But you are in some situations you are leading more with your heart. Like, okay, can't be too up in my head. For this, I need more emotion attached to this. I need to be more passionate about this. Not logical, but emotionally balanced and sound with an open heart, but also with an open mind as well. It's not too much emotion. It's not too much mentality, but you realize that, okay, this has to be more dealt with on a more nurturing, compassionate side versus logic and reasoning. It's still there. Some stuff needs, like, if you empathize and sympathize with somebody or gain a true understanding of a situation from an emotional side to bring about that caring and nurturing aspect, you have to open up your heart. You have to be in touch with those feelings and realize that, okay, you know what, this is going to take a little bit more, my emotions, but also at the same time, you're guarded. It's not like you're not like guarded, like, no, I'm not going to feel, but it's a sense of guardedness, so your emotions don't get carried away with you, and the emotions of others don't get you carried away, regardless of how anybody else may perceive it. Definitely standing up for yourself, for what is right for others, but you're not letting it overtake you. Other people are moved and thinking that, okay, well, it's all this storm, so you might be, but that's their reality. If they was going through something like that, that's how they wouldn't be able to deal with it. So they're assuming that that's the same thing, and you just have this calm exterior when no, you are actually perfectly fine. But your more nurturing side is coming out in a very balanced way, very grounded way. Six 30 is 60. The number of this card is 63. 6 is balance. 3, that's that trinity right there. 9, completions. This is a completion, a cycle. Definitely, whatever the situation is, moving more with this situation in your divine feminine attributes versus your divine masculine. Sometimes, like, yeah, we still have to have it balanced and in a healthy state. Because that's basically what balance is keeping it in a healthy state. But, sometimes we do have to either, some situations you may have to come across a little bit more stern, and that's more of our masculine side, versus being, more motherly and compassionately, that's our feminine qualities. And, with this, you realize these a little finessing in it, little finesse, little delicacies. All right, now that's a completion for you, because being able to have that stern, that stableness, that, okay, no, not playing any games, this is what it is, this is how it is, but in a nurturing way is the ending of an old cycle. Because maybe it was a little bit too much of one or the other, or too much of one that when you actually needed a little bit more of the other one. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. Then it's the Heart of Sky. We got that in reverse. But I'm going to flip it around so y'all can see it. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense with the energies going around, and it's in Scorpio. Definitely digging into the ancestral realm, getting in touch with different aspects of you, things that are newness, or because we all essentially have the same gifts and the same potential with these gifts, but and maybe it was something that you've had but you never really noticed that you truly were able to do, or could really embrace it and develop it. And it's gonna be some gifts coming online during this during this moon in Scorpio. Definitely gonna be some gifts coming in line at nighttime. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, no, I got Pisces in my chart and Vedic, so I'm just like, all right. Anywho, but whatever the situation is, you're definitely going by. It was 10:55. Whatever the situation is, you're going about it with a finesse type of way, very beautifully. You're transitioning into this new phase very beautifully, very, very, very stable, like very. Walking on water type of energy. Like, imagine you saw somebody walking on water and the waves and they just coasting. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. It's a coasting type of, and very graceful. Thank you. That's another word. Graceful. That's the word I was really, really looking for. There it is. Graceful. Because look at that picture. That's very graceful, going through the transition of whatever this may be. A lot of reflection and building upon a stable foundation. 24. 2, Hinduism. 2 is reflection. Taking that time to reflect upon yourself. Like, okay, am I going about this right? Keeping yourself in, having your own sense of checks and balances within yourself, within a situation, because you are aware of yourself. Become more and more aware of yourself. Become more and more aware of ourselves every day. We learn more things about ourselves on a day-to-day basis. But by keeping yourself in checks and balances, like, okay, am I doing this? Should I have done this? Should I do this? Maybe I should go about this way, because you know what? I have a tendency to do this when in this situation, or around this, or whatever the case may be. And that is creating a stable foundation. Will these two cards go right along? This is beautiful. And I feel like that's a focus on you. Whatever the situation is, or during this month, that is a focus. It's making sure that you're keeping yourself checked and balanced in the midst of any and everything. And then even if somebody else, calls you, I was like, man, you know what? I do that. I do. Or even, I feel like it's more so admitting your faults before even anybody else is able to point that out. You notice and you're like, hey, you know what? I did do that. Or, hey, you know what? I do this. And, and not feeling ashamed or anything. Because, especially when it comes to, like uniforms, interviews, or just getting to know somebody. And, we all have our weaknesses, our shadow side, whatever you want to call it. And, a lot of us, we get embarrassed and feel a little insecure about our weaknesses and the things that we're not too good at, or wherever the case may be, and feel like that when we speak on that or show it, that's something that is detrimental to whatever it is that you're trying to work for or go towards, when in our reality it's just the opposite. It's showing your actual strength by, for one, even being able to speak about it, to admit it, to acknowledge it, and to accept it, and to realize, hey, I am working on it and I'm changing it. It's not something that I see and I acknowledge and I accept. I'm like, well, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Everybody has free will. But it's like, you know what? I do want to change that, because whatever it is that you're going through, where you are in life now, you're all about change for your higher self, for your better self, not for because you want this or you want to get to that. By all means, yes, that it's great to have goals, and to get to like a certain spot in life, or a particular or specific position or whatever, or achievement, or success, whatever you feel that achieving a success or whatever it is for you, or state of happiness, peace, whatever, you realize that, you want to change for you. You want to better yourself on a day-to-day basis with anything and everything. You're being a real go-getter, not just externally, but internally when it comes to your mental state, your emotional state, and your spiritual state. You go get like, oh, that's what, all right, I'm gonna work on that. Fix that. All right, yep, that's what I gotta do. All right, got you. Got it covered. But you are also, dreaming. I'm getting dreams. Very dreamy. Thinking about the future. Thinking about what can and will be. And I feel like it's more so like a will be. It's like, no, if that's what I'm going to do, I'm not going to say, man, I wish I could. Or, man, if I could only. Like, no, you know what? If that's truly, that's what I really want. And if also that is in alignment with me. Because, move on. Because not everything we want. I mean, we could go towards something and then kind of get there and like, you know what? No. Or guys like, nah, you know what? You don't need that. And just being accepted of it, like, hey, okay, well, hey, at least I tried. I attempted to do that. I attempted to do this. And at least I can say, I tried. I did it. I went for it. Versus shoulda, coulda, woulda, and sitting back constantly wondering why and beating yourself up and having that, linger on and be like, well, dang, well, why? I could have did this. I should have did this. Well, dang, I could have did this. I should have did this. Oh, it's too late to do this. Oh, it's too late for do that. It feels a sense of, speaking from personal experience, it does feel so much better to be like, I mean, I tried it, but it just didn't work out. I went for it. It just didn't work out. Or, hey, I tried it, and you know what? And not saying it just didn't work out means that anything negative or bad happened, because nothing is essentially bad. I mean, yeah, we have hurt and pain and grief and sorrow and loss, in whatever given situations are, but there comes a great deal of gain as well. You learn how not to go about something. You learn something about yourself. You learn something from it. You gain something in some way, some aspect, one way or another. And that's how you got to flip experiences. And 24 together brings 6, balance. That's creating a sense of balance within yourself. I feel like in the past I had a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and what ifs and maybes, and wondering and constant daydream. But I feel like that's in reverse, because it's more so the heart of the sky. I feel like you put your heart and you're just looking at it like a star and just wishing on all your heart's desires, but it's coming up in reverse because you're actually moving towards it. You're actually doing something about it. You're not just daydreaming, because it's kind of very dreamy like, but you're actually moving towards it. You're actually doing something about it. The drum in reverse. Like learning how to calm down, mellow down, not necessarily always having to be. It's a difference between being seen and being seen and heard. You know when to be heard, you know when to be seen. But by doing so, it's not saying that, oh, I know when to be seen, so I'm going to hide on out. By doing that and being able to shape shift in the situation and adapt and adapt yourself to whatever given situation it's going on, your environment, and everything, even, things that's going on internally with you, you are being seen. I know it sounds completely like how, because they're opposites, but you got to think about it. Even on an opposite spectrum, it's still that line in the middle connecting the two, and that's that line connecting the two. Is the fact that, yes, this is on one end, yes, that's on this end, but the fact that you utilize the full spectrum by moving back and forth when you need to be and being in the middle when you need to be, you're being seen for doing that. So you don't have to necessarily beat your drum, and I don't feel like it was like a beating your drum like to really get attention or to be seen or be accepted or be acknowledged. It's more so something personal, something within, something that you had to do for you, for yourself, to know what it is that you are capable of. I feel like it was a lot of stepping outside of the boundaries when this was in the upright. Because you see, when he's upright, he ready. Like, nope. marching to my own drum. You know, I feel you on that. But with it in reverse, I feel like this is something in the past as well that is knowing that, hey, I'm going to be seeing I'm going to be seeing that, which I'm speaking in first person based off of how I'm picking up the energy, is you saying now, hey, I'm going to be seen for my value just by being me, and I don't have to force it, I don't have to prove it, I don't have to. It's going to be seen, it's going to be acknowledged in its natural state. I'm not going to have to prove myself. Proving myself is really, really coming up very strong, and not just to others, but to yourself. I feel like it's primarily like, yes, it was to others, but during the time you didn't realize, like, hey, it's actually for myself, because once I accept it within myself, others will be able to see my worth and value as well. I feel like it was a lot of time doing it to get that external factor to feel better about yourself, when it was actually the other way around, and during the process of it, you realize that. And it became more and more less frequent, and you developed it. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What was that? 1, taking a new step in a new direction for changes is 15. And 5 is changes. And what brings that? 6, balance. We got a lot of balance going on. Didn't I say y'all was like at peace? You got a lot of stuff going on in your head. You analyze, you're thinking about stuff, you're sorting stuff out, you're making plans, things of that nature, but in a very balanced way. That is hot. That is hot. That's what's up. Next out, we got fire. This girl is on fire. She has a unicorn in her book bag. That's what's up. Unicorns. Okay, so we have fire in reverse. So with fire coming out in reverse, a lot of stuff. Scorpio, you might have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. We got quite a few charts. You got Western, you got Vedic, and then the Vedic, you got the D1, you got the D9. Check your charts out. Or this just could be representing the passion and stuff that's going on during the full moon energy. But it's definitely in reverse. For you've learned how to taper and temper that down. You're in control of your passions instead of just feeling them full blown or full blast. Like, even if you do feel really excited about it, okay, let me not get overexcited. Let me get composure myself, and it's coming more and more natural and easier for you. You're able to recognize it quicker, to be able to control it a lot quicker, to the point where it's effortless. It's not even thinking about it. You just do it. It's second nature now. I like that. Trust me, for somebody who has a lot of Scorpio, it sits in a very strong place, because it's not that I have like more than one. Like, no, it's in a very strong place. I get you. I feel you. Fire, and this is definitely ending completions, but you still have a burning fire in your heart. It's contained. It's in a circle. You know how to contain it. You know how to control it. It's not just running wild. It's not a wildfire. It's contained. It's in a fire pit. When you need to add the gasoline. When to take the gasoline out. Or the lighter fluid or whatever it is that you light that ignites. Fire when it's in a fire pit. I barbecue, so yeah. Yeah, that's my igniter when I barbecue. So I don't know if you use the same thing. You use that when you do fire pits? I don't know. I've never had a fire pit. I'm gonna get one though, but we could have those out there where I live. There's a lot of wood area. Stuff to catch on woods. Smokey the Bear. Could prevent forest fires. And that's exactly what you're doing. You are preventing forest fires with your passion. Forest fires from your passion of it just spreading everywhere and kind of being out of control to the point where now you can't contain it. If you can't contain it, can't nobody else contain it. Now other people can help, like, hey, you need to chill that out. That's the whole bunch of people, firefighters coming in, helping put out the water until it gets, contained. But with that, it is taking a new step into a completed cycle with 2020. It was definitely a reflection that you had to do some internal workings. Now, coming into the present, this is, I feel like, where we are. Flow. Flow. Flow is reversed because you're learning when to go with the flow and when not to go in the flow. You know, sometimes we get too, like, oh, hey, I need to be in the flow, to sometimes we get too into the flow and you're like, hold on. I don't need to flow this way. You know, so you're realizing that when to be a salmon and start swimming up the stream. Like, oh, I got to go against the current on this one because it's just not for me. That's not where I need to be. I need to go upstream, and then I can be where I need to be, and then I flow with the current again. And it's knowing when and when not to flow with everything that's just going on. Because, you know, you can't just be too free flowy. Sometimes you got to be like, yeah, no. What's really going on? What's really good? Nah, you know, but you know when to be like, okay, now we sorted that out. Okay, now let's come on, flow. Let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. I know it's let go, but we talking about flowing. And that is 20. Seagulls. Look at the spiritual meaning of seagulls, because there was a whole like flock of them that just flew by. I know what it means. Spirit says seagulls do mean, but you know, there's a lot of, I'm doing a generalized meaning of them. There's a lot of information to every spirit totem, and you know, whichever one resonates with the one that's I'm picking up strong right now. A change. And usually seagulls is like a change in jobs, as far as, you know, it's not saying that you leave a whole career behind. You know, you could do that as well, but also promotions, moving, change locations. And it's not saying, you know, changing cities or changing states. It could be that drastic, but also, you know, just residences and things of that nature. Change. And we have lightning. Told you were being seen. When the 3 with the whole balance of the mind, body, and soul, and spirituality and spiritual sense. I hope people are okay. Why every time I'm over here in this location, I hope somebody's cool and copacetic and doing all right. What's going on? All right, let me get back to y'all reading. Know that you are protected. There goes the Michael sword. See the body outline. Your spiritual self, your light is protected. It's running all through your veins. Your everything around you, everything that is for you and meant to be for you is protected. Is divinely protected. Archangel Michael got your back. All the blue, your emotions, everything is protected. Is protected. I feel like it was definitely some clairvoyance going on. You might have been able to make some moves, seen some stuff. Be able to make stuff, you know, shake and bake beforehand. You're like, nope, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to nip that in the bud right here, right now, before it even gets out of control. And through that is a form of protection. And, you know, and spirit was able to talk to you and move you through that. I likes it. I likes it a lot. 28. All right, spirit, what do we have for Pisces? Man, I might not even need to. I'm gonna pull out a couple clarifying cards, but Emperor. I'm telling you, man, you on top of your stuff. And the other one was the 8 of Wands. Yeah, they're both upright. Passionate king, passionate. See, and that's what and that goes back to the beginning, you know, being able to, like, it's very passionate. Like, yes, you're going about things in a very masculine way, but it has a more of a nurturing side to it. I likes that. That's what's up. And moving forward, very passionately, very strongly, very determined. I like it like that. Chariot. 5 of Cups in reverse. Walking away from things that ain't serving. That spilled milk stuff. That was that. No, that's not going against the flow. Like, you know what? No, that's not how we do this. That is not how we do this. We're gonna have to. We're gonna work this on out. Got the World. 7 of Cups in reverse. Making choices. I know when I see stuff, I gotta say it out. Got the lovers in the world. Some type of union, some type of connection. This could be any type of partnership, whether it's romantic, career-wise, associates, friends. You know, you could love where you're moving, love your promotion. I mean, you know, not saying, you know, because you love is, don't idolize or nothing like that, but, you know, it's passion, something that's for you. All right, let's go ahead. Oh. Five of Swords. Yeah, so definitely in a situation, it was, you know, yeah, it caused a little pain, caused a little heartbreak, but I still got this, you know, a little portrayal, because, you know, this is stabbed in the back. But it brought you to be able to, that heartbreak or heartache portrayal, the sense of letting go, allowed you to move forward and in a very strong, determined way, and you work hard. You work hard to get where you gotta go. King of Swords in reverse. Instead of just cutting stuff up completely abruptly, did it in a finesse type of way. It wasn't, I won't say finesse like a sneaky type of finesse, but it was discreet. It was kind of low key, like, you know what? But you did cut it off. You was the King of Swords. You made sure, like, no, you're not playing no games. You put your foot down. Absolutely not. This is not how we get down. But it wasn't super harsh. You were like, excuse me, you just, you know, going all off and, you know, cussing people out and all that. Like, no, it wasn't like that. You just let it be known, like, you're not playing any games. You're not playing any jokes. No. No, I don't play like that, you know, but, you know, I get it, but no, you know, I don't play like that. Like, that just keeps going over. You're very stern, but you weren't being an ass about it. I was trying not to go there, but you wasn't being an ass about it. Some words are just appropriate when it's appropriate. Because of that, you got the Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands. Put up a battle. But you definitely came out with the Five of Wands. You came out victorious. We have the Magician in reverse. There wasn't any manipulation on, it's not negative manipulation, but it was, because there could be positive manipulation. It's when you use your shadow side, but for a very positive way, in a higher good. I don't like, how is that possible? Okay, we all have the power to be manipulative. Now, if you can manipulate a situation where nobody gets hurt, and you're like, you know what? Is being able to foresee something, get that intuitional hit, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to manipulate this to work out for everyone, for the highest good of all, literally. And he was just like, no, this is not okay. You called out what needed to be called out. And yes, you were protecting yourself for doing this, what you had to do, but in the process, you also didn't hurt anybody else. Then we have the Tower in reverse. You were able to foresee a tower moment that could have happened, that could have caused a form. Okay, so through all that, you foresaw manipulation, and you did that reverse psychology. That's where I'm getting it at. Like, the reverse psychology. You were able to notice a manipulative behavior that could have caused a tower moment. I feel like this is external to you. And even I'm picking up some stuff within yourself. You notice some stuff within yourself as well. We get two scenarios, okay. And it could be involved in one whole big scenario. somebody externally from you, or it could be cross-watch or whoever the case. Flip it, however the case is resonating for you. Where you realize some manipulation. It could have ended up in a way, but you were able to see it beforehand, signs, symbols, synchronicities, readings, whatever the case may have been. And you were able to reverse a tower moment from happening by reversing the magician. Because I'm getting manipulative energy with the magician and the tower moment, both coming out in reverse together. And with that let go of a burden, a heartache, something that could have been very heavy for you to carry, as well as some stuff that you notice inside of yourself, a shadow side that you were able to control, maintain, and reverse a tower moment. Because some tower moments, if we could reverse, you know what, we don't need that coming, that self-sabotage type of stuff. But you would notice some qualities when you're within yourself, and you were able to reverse that by truly learning from it, and it released a lot of burdens, and you were able to see it because the unknown card is in reverse. 3 of Cups with the 9 of Swords and the High Priestess. Looking at some options. Something's going to have to be let go. You're using your intuition to guide you. 4 of Wands. Something passionately, something that you're going to enjoy is coming in. Something that's going to be full of emotions, love, peace, a sense of relief. The 4 of Cups. She's just kind of staring at the cup. This is in reverse because I feel like you're definitely in the middle of a decision. You're going to have to take some time to think about it, consider it. Yes, before you make a decision, always, make sure, you take some time, consider it, make sure it is exactly what it is that you want. My baby magician card. Because it's something that is you definitely manifested. When you go to manifest it, you manifested it in a balanced way. You're going to come out of that hangman energy. Like this is more so towards the end of the month. It's definitely something coming in swiftly, abruptly. It's gonna have an impact on you in some type of way. But you're going to be able to maintain balance. Empress. Yeah, the Emperor and the Empress. And I'm gonna end it there. We already at like 38 minutes. In fact, that was 38:07, 11 and 7, 7-11. Oh, 7-11. If you look up the spiritual meaning of 7-11, one of the meanings is a relationship of some sort. It could be a partnership. It could be a relationship. It could be both. I'm feeling a couple because I've been going back and forth between external energy. So, but now with that and with the 10 of Cups, it's definitely love and career, location, something along those lines. We're gonna get more into it in the standard version. So feel free to like, share, subscribe. Everything's below in the drop box, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut up out of here. Peace, gel, and hair grease. Bye, Pisces.